Welcome people to the channel Wayfarianfx. But today we are going to cover in a very important day today because there is a speech for Mr. Trump. So without wasting a lot of time, let's understand what do we have today. So today, as you see, that of course there is the day 4 of the meetings which is going to be held, and so this meeting goes on for like 5 days. So there will be a meeting tomorrow as well. However, I see that, of course, in the evening during the US session, we have a very important news for unemployment claims, which is expected to be 221K. There is a possibility, is because the previous one was 217 and they're expecting it to be more, so they're expecting it to be actually negative. However, let's see as to what happens, because if the market, if the report comes above 217K, it is going to be considered as negative. Now, these things that we are discussing is very important for us to understand and analyze, is because right after that, at around about 8 p.m., there's going to be Mr. Trump who's going to speak. There are a lot of things that he will be speaking, and if you see last time when he took over the office, there was a lot of volatility in gold and in Bitcoin as well. So we will try to understand that as well. Right, so make sure that today you trade very safe. Let's understand as to what might happen, considering with the today's point of discussion, which we always do, is 2755 when the market started. So one of the best and the easiest way for people to trade, which I always say, is if the market for half an hour candle, if it closes below the point of discussion of 2755, we will consider selling position, right? And so let's understand that if we're considering a selling position, then the market goes down below, you can always wait till 2745 to 2745 till here. You can book your profit, your first profit. Wait and see if it goes below this or no, or if it goes back again. All right, just the way it is going back again. And if it comes down back again, then you have your levels at 27, or if you look at this level over here, 2735, and then market will try and reach the level of 272, in fact 2726. It will go down below to this range that we have now. Once we understand, oh, sorry about that. Okay, now however, if the market closes, the half an hour candle closes above 2755 as the point of discussion of today, then we will consider buy. So of course your first take profit would be at the yesterday's high of 2763. You can just book your profit there, wait for the confirmation. If it goes back up again, then you have a very good position at 2775 to 2780, which can be really very nice. So I would, just for the safe, just to be safe, we can say the 2775, you can book you another profit, and then of course we have going further up to the range of 2785 or so. So this is what the daily analyzation and the trade that you can always take, which can benefit you. Make sure that today is a very important day, because there is going to be a speech, there is going to be a lot of things that is happening. So make sure that you be safe and don't take a lot of risk initially, because by evening you can see a lot of volatility, a lot of fluctuation in the market. Yes, and I would also like to consider, I mean, if you look at the 4-hour chart, let's understand this. Now we have, if you see over here, the market from here has given this, let me just put this, just give me one quick moment here. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, if we look over here, the market has gone down, right? And then it has given an upper high. It gave us a low, then an higher high back again, right? Of 2662, which is very important to understand, is because from here market should, if you look at this trend line that I have drawn, the market should retrace back a little, and this can be, now this does not mean that again, it does not mean that it is changing its trend to bearish. It is still a bullish trend as we are seeing over here. So you have to be, careful in those terms of understanding, because it is certainly not bearish still. So we will still consider buy at good points. So what are these points? I would want you to make a note of it. First, of course, when we look at the let me just put it across this way, that if we consider the okay, now the first point where you can, for the support, where you can put a buy and check, is 2745, like we discussed, right? The next level is 2735, as we said, and of course if it goes below that, then you have a very strong buy zone at 2720 to 2724 or 25. Right. I want you to make a note of this levels, because this is going to be very important for the support. And of course, if the market goes for the buy zone, for the resistance, where you can open very good sell positions. Of course, the first point is our this particular forum, or 2763. So let's say that 2765 to 2763 can be a very good position for you to sell if the market does not cross that. However, if the market crosses that, then you have 2785 to 80 as a very good position back again. Now, apart from that, if not, then you have an all-time high, so you can always expect it to reach between 2787 to 2790, which can be a very good, a very strong supply zone. So because what is happening is, let me just tell you in gold something very important. Now, if you look at the actual thing, what is happening over here is, yesterday night when the market reached here, you see there was a lot of fluctuation, which means the money wasn't pumping in. Now this is where this is the war between the retailers and the market makers, right? So nobody was trying to put in more money onto buy, because otherwise it would have just gone up. However, it did not. So they're just trying to retrace it a little, so that they can, of course the money can get accumulated. A lot of people would be maybe hedging over here. People who got stuck over here in a sell position would try and hedge over here, and they would wait, so that, just to bring it a little down, so that once and of course, a lot of people would be stuck in the buy position over here as well, thinking that it is going aggressively high. So this is what this thing means now, which is very important for us to understand. Is because if this thing happens, then you just got to wait, and because there would be a very aggressive movement once the money is either washed out, or if the money is then put in by the US session in the evening. So this is why today is a very important day, and of course we have got important news as well. Now coming to Bitcoin. Now, if you look at Bitcoin, of course, there is right now the market is at 101,690.88, which is at a good point, because if you look over here, the market can just retrace till here and then probably go back up again by evening, because we have seen whenever Mr. Trump, who is in support of the cryptocurrency and the utilization of it, we can expect the market to move aggressively during that speech time, just like how it happened over here as well. That was the 20th of Jan when Mr. Trump took over and gave the speech, right? So this volatility is something that we can always expect, and it would be. I think it is going to be a very good point for evening. So I might as well ask you to observe the market till evening and see as to how it goes, because in the US session there is going to be a lot of volatility and one-sided volatility itself, because the speech matters a lot. Right. So this is one thing that I just want to say, I wanted to share. Well, I hope you liked the video, and if you have, then please like, share and subscribe, as that is going to help us to make a lot of more videos about the market analysis as well. So you have a great day, and thank you. Trade safe and be happy.